If you're a high performing man who's focused on improving his career, making more money, being able to take better care of his family, and just improving every single area of your life, then this is going to be the last sleep video you ever need to watch. I'm going to show you exactly how to maximize the quality of your sleep so that way you're feeling as energized, as healthy, and as fit as possible throughout the day, 24/7, 365 days a year, without having to sacrifice your career, family time, or anything like that. Let's get into it. The first thing you need to do is just try and get a sleep routine. You probably heard it before. You need to go to bed around the same time every single day and wake up at the same time every single day. Now, is that going to happen 100% of the time? No. Are you going to fall off more often than not? Yeah, that's fine. Happens all the time. And it's more likely to look like it happens with me is a couple days a week you wake up at one time, then because of commitments you wake up earlier on one day, then later on the next day. It's absolutely fine. But just sort of get into the best routine that you can, right? And take into account the time you need before bed to wind down and everything like that. Take it into account, right? Next is you want to ensure for the quality of your sleep that, like I just said, you want wind down time. You want time, maybe half an hour, 45 minutes, whatever you can get and whatever you can afford to do, where you're just lying in bed, relaxing. Maybe you're on your phone, maybe you're reading a book, whatever you enjoy to do. But the key thing is it's something you enjoy. It shouldn't stress you out. It shouldn't be work on your phone or anything like that. You should just be having fun, relaxing, and unwinding. Because if you just go straight to bed, you're just going to be lying there, your thoughts are going to be racing, and it's going to be very difficult to fall asleep, and you're just going to be stressed, which is going to impact your sleep in a negative way. So we do not want that. If you are going to be using your phone or any technology, if you are going to be using your phone or any technology, you're going to want a pair of red tinted blue light blocking glasses. Now they look pretty cool, look a bit funky, but what they're actually there for is to block the blue light. Now blue light is emitted from all our devices and it is emitted to keep us awake, right? It simulates the daytime, it keeps us awake and it keeps the brain engaged. So if you're staring at your phone all the time, it's not the phone's fault, it's the blue light coming from the phone. Now you have that option, or there is a setting on your phone, there, on the iPhones at least, there's a color setting that you can turn your phone, basically look how it would look if you were looking at it through these red tinted glasses. I prefer the glasses, it is entirely up to you. But this will significantly improve your quality of sleep because you'll be able to get to bed faster and your brain and body will be prepped for sleep, and then that's it. You can have a great quality of sleep. Next, you want to make sure that your room is as cool as possible, not freezing. I think the ideal temperature is around 18 degrees Celsius, right? So for example, I sleep with my windows open a little bit, I have a fan on. Maybe you would want to use in a blanket. Whatever needs to be done, just ensure that you do it, right? Make it as cool as possible. It will help you fall asleep faster. It will help you fall asleep faster and improve the quality of your sleep at the same time. Now, the funny thing is, your bedtime routine actually starts in the morning. You need to be outside as soon as you can, first thing in the morning, and looking at the sun, being in the sun, as little clothes as possible, right? If you have to go straight to the office, that's fine. At least outside, maybe you walk instead of catching the bus. We just want sun exposure. That's going to set a 12-hour clock in your body. That this 12-hour clock allows your body to know it's time to wake up now. So it's going to keep you energized. And then as the 12 hours comes to an end, it's going to slowly make you more tired, release the melatonin, which is the chemical that's going to allow your body to go to sleep easier and effortlessly. Simple as that. Now, you've heard me talk a lot about sleep quality. Why is that the case? Well, sleep quality is so important because that's where, if you can improve the quality of sleep, you don't necessarily need to get as much sleep. Obviously, ideally, you can get both, right? Aim for 8 hours minimum with high quality of sleep. That is a perfect spot. It allows your body to actually go into recovery mode, repair all the damage, build your muscle up, right? If that's something you're training right now, and just feel good in the morning, you feel energized. If you've ever slept 9-10 hours and you still felt tired, like maybe on the weekend you're trying to catch up, it's because your body's stressed, it can't catch up. So you need to allow it that quality of sleep, doing everything I just told you. And a bonus one is going to be, do not eat for at least 3 hours before you go to bed. If you can avoid eating for at least 3 hours before you go to bed, some people say 2, I say minimum 3 just to be safe. It means your body isn't spending energy and resources digesting while you're asleep. So your eyes might be closed and you might be unconscious, but your body's spending all its energy and effort digesting the food. So if you can do that before you go to bed, your body can go straight into recovery mode. So you're feeling great by the time you wake up. Now, this is just sleep, right? This is just sleep. There are so many aspects to being a high performer. You want to be as lean as possible. You want to look as good as possible. You want confidence. You want your energy high, right? You want to be eating the right foods. There's so many different things. If you would like a system that you could easily plug and play, specifically designed for you and men just like you, then go into my description. We have a link to a call. We can book a call on my calendar, and we're going to go over exactly where you are now, where you want to get to, and then we can just help you put a plan of action in place that is sustainable and allows you to achieve all your health and fitness goals without having to worry about how to set it all up yourself. Apart from that, I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I'll catch you in the next one.